Well, welcome to our team Zoom, and we are looking at starting up a new group, which is the absolute perfect time between the holidays of Thanksgiving and Christmas to help us with creating some balance in what many of us could use right now in our life and incorporating that also into our health. And our goal and our team, we really want to emphasize the focus on encouraging others. And now more than ever, we all need some support and places we can go to get tips and have a community of people that is like-minded and support each other. And that's what this group will be all about. I am very excited about this one. You know, we have done a lot of different groups, and we're actually going to have someone sharing from a group that we're just finishing for a fall group, but they really do help to get you back on track. And this group is a little different because we are going to have a lot of people involved with this. So this is not just our team. This is actually a lot of different people that are stepping forward that just want to be able to maybe teach a class. They want to offer something from a nutrition standpoint. So these are going to be some of your instructors you're going to see for the live workouts. So we actually will have a live workout Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, every day for 21 days. So that is very exciting that, again, we have all these people that have stepped forward that are, instructors and trainers and coaches that are willing to just offer free workouts to you. So if you're participating with us in this event, you will have the opportunity to work out live every day. Again, it's totally optional, but it'll be a Zoom workout that is available to you. So and again, I just think that with a lot of places right now, I know here in West Michigan that, our gyms are back to not offering group classes. And, I personally do Zooms many days a week and workouts. And, it's something that we're adapting to. And I think that we just have to find ways that we can do things differently. And having these workouts could really be a great bonus to having some accountability for us for these 21 days. So we hope that you'll take advantage of these and the schedule, and we'll be giving everything to you as far as, minimal equipment. And again, they'll all be great workouts that are around 30 minutes is going to be the time frame. So all right, so let's share a little bit more information about this group. So we'll begin at November 30th, and that is the Monday after Thanksgiving. So we really are, not focusing on New Year's resolutions. We're going to be ready to go for the new year instead of waiting until January. And it's accountability, like I keep mentioning that's a big part of this. And we want to start to create a great foundation. And that means we will be focusing on really giving some good tips, some recipes. We'll be sharing. There's actually a dietitian in this group that she does some amazing recipes, and we'll give some live cooking demonstrations and just making this a really fun event. And again, I look at this as we call it an event, but yes, it's a 21-day event, really, we're going to be doing. And that is because, guys, we're not going to develop habits just looking at doing something for a couple days. And that's why we're looking at this as a duration of 21 days. And you can participate whatever level you want. But everything you need here for focusing on wellness and health is going to be available to you. So holiday treat ideas with taking a little spin to making them a little bit more healthy. We have mindset and motivation tips. So this is going to be kind of fun. We're going to have some Olympians that are going to be coming into our group and are going to be sharing just maybe something that they've learned in some of their experiences and giving us some insight into how, they've overcome challenges. And again, these are, active Olympians. These are great people to be learning from. So, just to put a different spin on who will be participating, we would love everybody from the beginner that is not doing anything right now to someone that is maybe just kind of taking a step back that wants to get back to doing things, or maybe you're someone that's already super active. It doesn't matter. We really want you to know that this group is going to be for everyone. We also have Shaklee as part of our group, and that means that they are going to be giving away basically prizes every week. So they'll be providing giveaways, which is always fun to, reward us for different tasks and things that we're doing. So that's also going to be part of our group. So guys, as we're looking at, making these changes, and we're talking about building a foundation of health, we're going to, again, have the workouts tied in with the nutrition and the fitness. And, one of the things that we really want to concentrate on, and I was just thinking about this earlier, all the years I've been, doing nutrition consulting and training, and I usually at this time of year, we're already starting to focus on how we're going to lose weight come the new year. And I actually think that we need to turn our focus into how can we keep sugar away instead of focusing on our weight so much. And I say that because I think that the sugar consumption is absolutely getting out of control. They are saying right now that Americans on average consume 22 teaspoons of sugar per day. The recommendation is 6. And that's not even the holidays. So if we think about from October through Christmas, how much sugar we are consuming, that is unbelievable. And why should we be more concerned about that? Because immunity, that is a number one hot topic, and it should be for all of us. And if we're trying to build immunity, sugar is one of the biggest killers of our immune system. And 80% of your gut health is destroyed big time. Your immunity is in your gut health, 80% of it, but sugar will deplete that faster than anything else. So, if we can look at ways to reduce our sugar, that really will play a big part in how we're feeling, how much more active we want to be, our mental health, and jump starting it with having simple options like our life shapes is going to be a perfect way for us to look at what we're saying with a foundation. So we're going to be asking for everyone that's participating in this group to do at least one life shake a day. So this is going to be a meal replacement. Most of us, breakfast is the easiest time of day to do this. We love the fact that it's quick, it's convenient. We're going to be providing recipes and ideas for how you can make the life shakes. But if you look at what's on here, this is not just a meal replacement. This is a health building powerhouse of nutrients. So everything from talking about digestive health to getting the low glycemic effect to making sure that we are focusing on, maintaining healthy weight, but also keeping our muscle mass and all the options of what we could possibly have from a whole food source. That's this protein, non-GMO, plant-based, everything we need. And that's why we want to make sure that at least once a day we're getting this as a meal option. So as we look at really quickly here, the breakdown, there are several different options for our proteins. There's different flavors. Sorry about that. I'm not sure what just happened. There's several different flavors from strawberry, chocolate, vanilla, and cafe latte. And there's actually currently an elderberry that's a seasonal flavor. But the price breakdown of this is great to know that there are even different options. So for some of us, that are brand new, we're going to show you some package options, but you can definitely note that there are ways to make this less expensive by buying it more in bulk, kind of like you go to Costco. The more you buy, the less expensive it's going to be. But look at the amount of nutrients compared to going to a place like Starbucks and grabbing one of these lattes. The nutrition, we're talking about sugar, 39 grams of sugar in one of these Starbucks coffee cake almond milk lattes. That is unbelievable. So I was saying the average American consumes 22 grams right now. 39 grams in your first drink. For many people, this is what they're doing for breakfast. So if we can even just swap out that, I think we are just going to notice, like I said, some huge and tremendous benefits that are going to help us with moving forward. And also that low glycemic effect we mentioned here a second ago, that is going to make you feel better. And that's what we are focusing on for these 21 days is overall health. And we also just want to quickly mention here, one of the biggest things that we see comes to holidays is stress. And I think everybody could probably raise their hand and say this year is going to probably be maybe the highest stress levels we have ever seen. And it's not because of good stress. It is so many other added things that we have to deal with. And both mentally and physically, we need to stay as strong as we can. And I actually think it's very interesting that they say that 75 to 90% of our doctor visits are somehow caused from stress. So when we are stressed and we look at what happens, it's linked to depression, it's linked to anxiety, it's linked to sleeping problems, causes more inflammation in our body, which triggers pain. It can definitely be issues with our digestive health. And I don't think that we realize all the damaging effects that stress has. So if we are filling our bodies with good nutrition, stress is not going to beat our bodies down as quickly. And this is where we need to find the right source of nutrients. So we have a couple options. So when we're looking at foundation, we're going to have one of those life shakes a day or two, and we're going to be filling in our gaps with using some type of vitamin. One of our favorite options is our vitalizer. You'd have to eat everything on this screen in one day to get the equivalent of what we see in one vitalizer strip. And it's great because it's convenient. And that is also a thing we want to mention right now, convenience. People need fast. People need things that they don't necessarily have to be, going multiple times a day to the store. These can be delivered right to your house, making it very, very, easy right now that we need for options. So we want to mention the Vitalizer strip because this gives us everything we need from starting from just our foundation all the way down to our gut health. And it's pretty cool because it is actually time release. So we know it's guaranteed to be absorbed when and where it's supposed to be, compared to how many times have you went to the store. And I bet that if you're listening to this right now, you're probably taking some type of supplement. You probably went to maybe, let's say, Myers because you heard you should be taking zinc. But do you have any idea where that zinc came from, how it's processed, where it's made, and is it actually absorbing? And that's what we know with Shaklee is different. It's tested, it's been around for 60 plus years, and we have the science to back it, but yet it's nature-based. So we know that this product alone is going to be an excellent foundation. So there's a gold option for over 50, there's a men, and there's a women's option. So you're going to choose your foundation of health with the Vitalizer or our brand new Meology. And this is something that is taking our health to a whole nother level because it's giving us targeted nutrition. So this takes into account not just being a man, a woman, or over 50, but everything from your health history to your goals, to if you have certain allergies, to if you are taking certain medications. You, again, will never get this when you go to the store and you start reading a label to figure out all of these things. There are just so many different combinations that could be put together that Shaklee has created a very, very complex system to help with giving us a program that is designed specifically for our health. So we could choose our Vitalizer, or we could go with the Meology, but we want to encourage you guys to know we want this foundation. So this foundation, again, this is going to be determined by taking an assessment, and then it's going to give you your personalized recommendations. You can choose if you're looking for more of just our basic, or if you're looking for, you need a little bit additional help, you can also choose our essentials. And again, it's great that we have options. And I would have to say personally, if I chose, especially for someone new to get started, this is going to be our best value because you get a free membership, you get a free cleanse, but it also gives you all of the foundational products we mentioned. So we've got our life shakes and we have our Meology plan all together, and you could save this cleanse and do it another time, and it will be available when you choose to participate and do that. But it's just making things simplified. So I mentioned at the beginning that we are just finishing a fall Prove It Challenge group, and that group actually started with doing a cleanse. And I just asked Carla if she didn't mind sharing with us a little bit about some of her experiences. And we love Carla. She's a great part of our team, but she has done the, vitamins, our products for many years. So I just asked her if she didn't mind sharing a little bit about her last journey because we're just finishing our cleanse here. So, all right, Carla, you are muted though. There you go. Perfect.
Yes. I did the cleanse. I think this was the second time I did it. And you kind of learn more each time you do it. And I learned that I actually like vegetables, and by doing them, preparing them differently. And one way that I did was put a lot of spinach in my shakes in the morning too. And that kind of really helped. You realize after you're done with it that how much more energetic you have, more focused, and I didn't have kind of the cravings for the sweets. So when I go for a snack, I usually try to go for a fruit or one of our snack bars or something like that. And over the years, I kind of learned from Amanda that, not to eat processed food. And we hardly eat any processed food anymore. If it's more than five ingredients, you shouldn't eat it. Or if you can't pronounce the ingredients, you shouldn't eat it. So I love my shakes in the morning. I have one every single morning, and I think it just keeps you full throughout the day. I don't know what else I can say. I love my hydrate. I don't drink pop anymore, hardly ever. Very seldom do I drink pop or anything. I usually only have water, either with or without the hydrate. Usually, without, but once a day I'll have the hydrate. So I don't know what else can I say, Amanda.
Hey, no, that's perfect, Carla. And just to share, I think that, like I said, your story, you have used products for a very long time and used them to help, after surgeries and recovery. And I think that it's just awesome because it's part of your lifestyle. And, it's great to hear that because, yeah, that's what we're going for here, guys. Thanks for sharing, Carla. That this is, guys, what we're trying to do is develop a lifestyle. Okay. So I said this group is one of the biggest groups we've ever done as far as being comprehensive options for the live workouts, for, different health professionals be involved with this. And then also with the giveaways and things, it's fun. And we are going to be way more likely to continue as something when we see results. And that's where we find if people start out oftentimes with accountability, they are going to be that much more successful. And that's why we really, right now, I think the more accountability we can get and the more positive changes that we can make to help live towards a healthier lifestyle is going to help us again, physically and mentally right now. And I don't want to underestimate that piece, because like I was saying at the beginning, the way that sugar sneaks in, the things that we just aren't quite as mindful of, I promise you, every single one of you will have something positive that comes from doing this group with us. So we hope this helped to kind of give you an idea. We encourage you to reach out to the person that invited you to listen to this, and we will be happy to to add you to the group and to explain what you need to do to get started. In this Wednesday, we are actually going to have a team meeting on Zoom. It's the same link at 7 p.m. and we're going to go through this a little bit more depth, and we will also share all the information you need to know about details of, we have so many things going on right now. So we'll kind of talk through, different products and give you a lot more information. So if you want to join us, we would love to see you here on Zoom at 7 p.m. on Wednesday. And let's go ahead and open it up here real fast. So if there's anybody that wants to ask a question or add any comments, feel free to unmute yourself here a second. And I said this is being recorded, so we can definitely share this here when we're done. So anybody have anything they'd like to add?
Are the workouts going to be taped, recorded?
Yes, they're supposed to be
Okay.
recorded. Yeah, you're not the early morning. So
No, I'm not the early morning.
yes, they will be 7 a.m. every day, but they will be recorded and the link should be posted in the group. So you'll be able to do them later. So
All right.
good question.
Thanks.
Yes. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and stop our recording.